Former Twitter CEO and Bitcoin fan Jack Dorsey is not having a great day following news that noted short seller Hindenburg Research has his current company, Block, formerly known as Square, in its crosshairs. Block stock is down about 12% this morning when I checked a couple of minutes ago on allegations that it goosed growth over the last few years by essentially disregarding anti-money laundering and know your customer laws. In support of their claims, the short seller says that they were able to get a Cash App card in the name of former U.S. President Donald Trump without any trouble, which does, in fact, seem not good. Jen, I'm quite curious for your thoughts on this one. This isn't really a crypto company, but it's pretty closely crypto adjacent. And again, it comes on this interesting news day.
Yeah, crazy stories today. When I read this report, what was interesting to me was the amount of former employees that were quoted in it. And I think when there's so many former employees that come out and speak against you to publications like this, for reports like this, it points towards something bigger, possibly a toxic work environment, possibly an environment where people knew that things that were wrong or possibly against regulation were going on and were maybe encouraged to overlook them. And so that's what I took away from seeing how many former employees were giving information to back up some of the information in this report. And then I just got to get in one more thing. The report referred to Jack Dorsey saying, how many times Cash App is used in rap songs to show how mainstream Cash App is. Then it goes into saying, rappers aren't really talking about the smooth user interface. They're talking about using Cash App for scams and things like paying for drugs. I don't know how relevant that information is in a research report like this, but it did make me chuckle a little bit. Zach?
Rude, Hindenburg. Come on, man.
Rude, right?
Payments. What the hell? Why you gotta hate on? That's silly. This is the group that really devastated Adani Group, that big giant Indian conglomerate, wiped off a ton of money from their market cap not too many months ago. So this is definitely what they do, right? They research these things for a long time. They take a sizable short position. They blast it out into the world, and hopefully they reap the profits of doing so. And it looks like potentially, at least in the early going, they're doing that, right? So they clearly have some skin in this game. Makes you wonder a little bit about these short selling firms and how they operate. Some of the stuff is indeed important to get out there, but the material incentive is also very much at play, which is kind of wild. Will, I'm going to toss this one to you. I mean, yeah, does this also implicate like Jack Dorsey's Bitcoin love at all? Do you think that there's anything there that we should touch on before wrapping this up?
Yeah, I actually misheard Adam when he gave his intro monologue there. I thought he said Bitcoin CEO Jack Dorsey. And I think that there is a little bit of truth to that, where a lot of people in Bitcoin look up to Jack Dorsey a ton, or Jack's the man. He's all over the El Salvador thing. He's integrating Lightning and all these other products into Block and make it pretty simple for Bitcoin custodianship there, or even they're working on a mining kit. So yes, there is some relevance there. I do think, however, that this falls more so into the bigger conversation around banking right now. Block is a sizable bank in the US. Most people actually have interface with it when they go and buy coffee, and you check out and swipe your Cash App card, or you check out with the little kiosk purchase thing there. It's in most people's lives. If Block has some problems and they're not giving great data, there's some larger questions that we got to answer here.